Find the modulus and the argument of the complex number here. Therefore, take care z is equal to 1 upon 1 plus I. Now you rationalize here. 1 upon 1 plus I into 1 minus I divided by 1 minus I here. Therefore, 1 into 1 minus I gives 1 minus I upon product of the denominators 1 square minus of I square here. Therefore, this equal to 1 minus I upon 1 square is 1 here minus I square is a minus 1 minus plus 1 here. Therefore, this equal to 1 minus I divided by 2. Therefore, this is equal to 1 upon 2 minus I into 1 divided by 2. This complex number can be written as 1 by 2 into I into 1 by 2 plus I into 1 upon 2. Okay. In this case, you have to find modulus and amplitude of the complex number here. Therefore, consider this one as a plus ib here. Later, that is equal to a plus I into b is equal to 1 by 2 minus I into 1 divided by 2. Then a is equal to 1 by 2 and b is equal to minus of 1 divided by 2. Therefore, r is equal to modulus of the complex number that equal to root of 1 by 2 square plus minus of 1 by 2 square here. 1 by 2 square is 1 by 4. Root of 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 here. So 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is the root of 2 divided by 4 here. Therefore, this is equal to root of 1 upon 2. 2 ones are 2 to the cancels here. Or you can write 1 upon root 2. 1 by root 2. R is equal to 1 by root 2. Hence, the modulus of the complex number here. Modulus of the complex number z is 1 divided by root 2. And theta is equal to, so argument of z here. So argument of the complex number that is equal to, here a positive b negative, a positive b negative minus tan inverse b by a. So minus of tan inverse of 1 by 2 upon 1 by 2. 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 2 minus of tan inverse of 1 here. Tan inverse of 1 pi by 4 here. So minus pi by 4 is the answer here. Okay. If x plus iy is equal to a plus ib upon a minus I to b, then prove that x square plus y square is equal to 1 here. Take care of solution. X plus I into y is equal to a plus ib upon a minus I into b. So first rationalize here. So x plus I into b is equal to a plus I into b divided by a minus I into b into a plus ib divided by a plus I into b. Just rationalize here. Multiplying divided by a plus ib. Yes, so this equal to a plus ib into a plus ib gives a plus I into b, it's a square here divided by product of the denominators is a square minus I square into b square here. Therefore, this equal to a plus ib whole square is a square here plus I square into b square plus 2I into ab divided by a square and I square is a minus 1 minus of plus here into b square. Therefore, this equal to I square is a minus 1 here plus into minus become minus. So a square minus b square plus I into 2ab divided by a square plus b square here. Therefore, this equal to a square minus b square divided by a square plus b square here plus I into 2ab upon this term here. 2ab divided by a square plus b square. Okay, a square minus b square is the real part here. A square minus b square divided by a square plus b square. Completely this is a real part. Then I into 2ab upon a square plus b square. This is a real part and this is a imaginary part here. Okay, so simplify this one by rationalizing here. You get this here. Therefore, similarly, x minus I into y is equal to, it's a conjugate here, a square minus b square, a square minus b square divided by a square plus b square minus I into 2ab divided by a square plus b square. It's a conjugate here. X plus iy is a complex number. It's a conjugate is just to change your sign. Then multiply the terms here. Multiplying we get. Multiplying we get x plus iy into x minus iy here. X plus I into y into x minus I into y is equal to this term into this term here. Again use here a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square formula. Yes sir, a square minus b square divided by a square plus b square, it's a square here, minus I square into 2ab divided by a square plus b square, it's a square here. Okay, it is just like a plus b and it is a minus b here. A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Therefore, here this term square here. This term square minus I square into this term square here. 2ab upon a square plus b square whole square. You are using a plus b into a minus b formula. Now you simplify here. So this is equal to, here product of these two is x square minus I square into y square. Product of these two, again x square minus I square y square is equal to, then a square minus b square, it's a square here, a square minus b square divided by a square plus b square, it's a square minus I square is there, minus of minus become plus here. Then 2ab, it's a square divided by a square plus b square, it's a square here. Then here LCM is a square plus b square whole square here. Again here I square is minus 1. Minus into minus becomes a plus here. X square plus y square. Here LCM is a square plus b square whole square. A square plus b square whole square is the LCM. Then exponent here. A square minus b square whole square is a raised to 4 plus b raised to 4 minus 2 a square b square. Then plus 2ab whole square gives 4 a square and b square. Okay, a square minus b square whole square gives a raised to 4 plus b raised to 4 minus 2 a square b square. And complete this term square. 2 squares are 4 here into a square b square and denominator term here is a LCM here. Therefore, this is equal to a raised to 4 plus b raised to 4. Then this minus of this gives plus 2 a square b square divided by a square plus b square, it's a square. Then complete this numerator term is a square plus b square whole square divided by a square plus b square whole square. So this term and this term get cancels here. The remaining is what here? X square plus y square is equal to 1 here. So this is our required result. So find real theta such that 3 plus 2i sin theta upon 1 minus 2 I sin theta is a purely real here. Let us consider the given complex number as a z here. 3 plus 2i sin theta divided by 1 minus of 2i into sin of theta. First rationalize here. You bring the complex number in the form of a plus I into b. So z equal to a plus ib. Then real part of the complex number is a. Imaginary part of the complex number is a b. So first write this equation in this form here. Okay. Therefore rationalize here. 3 plus 2i sin theta divided by 1 minus 2i into sin of theta into 1 plus 2i into sin theta divided by 1 plus 2i into sin of theta. Rationalize here, multiplying the numerator and the denominator by 1 plus 2i sin theta. Therefore, this is equal to, multiply the numerator terms here. 3 ones are 3 here. So, write here 3. Then 3 twos are 6. So 6i into sin theta. Then this into this here. Plus 2i sin theta. 2 twos are 4. So 4i square sin square theta. And the product of the denominators is 1 square minus 2 square into I square into sin square theta. Okay, product of the denominator using a square minus b square formula. Therefore, this equal to, write here 3, 6i sin theta plus 2i sin theta gives 8i sin theta. 8i into sin theta. And I space the minus 1 here, so plus into minus become minus 4 sin square theta divided by 1 space 1 here. And 2 space 4, I space minus 1, minus of minus become plus 4 into sin square theta. 1 plus 4 sin square theta. So 3 is the real part. 4 sin square theta also real part. Therefore, write in the bracket here 3 minus 4 sin square theta divided by 1 plus 4 sin square theta. 1 plus 4 into sin square theta. It is a completely real part here. Then 8i sin theta divided by this one. So write here I into 8 sin theta. 8 sin theta divided by 1 plus 4 sin square theta. 1 plus 4 into sin square theta. So this is imaginary part. This is completely real part and this is completely imaginary part. Yes sir, z equal to this one here. Therefore, here they given it is a purely real theta. Find the real theta such that it is a purely real part here. So z is equal to, this is the complex number here. This is a real part, this is an imaginary part. Here z becomes a completely real. It remains only this term when this becomes a 0. Then imaginary part becomes a 0. Let observe here. Suppose z equal to a plus I into b is a complex number. Then a real part of z here. Real part of z is a and imaginary part of z is equal to b. Here we want a real part of z here. Then it remains only this term here. It remains only a when b becomes a 0. Therefore, here is a real part here. Z is a purely real if this becomes a 0. Okay. Therefore, z is a purely real. Purely real. If this term is a 0, 8 sin theta divided by 1 plus 4 into sin square theta is equal to 0. Okay, this is a real part, this is a imaginary part here. So z is a complex number. So it remains only real part. It is a real part when this imaginary part becomes a 0 here. Therefore, take this 1 plus 4 sin square theta this side. Cross multiply 8 sin theta. 8 sin theta is equal to 0. Cross multiply. Even take 8 also this side up. So sin theta is equal to 0 upon 8 becomes a 0. Therefore, sin theta is a 0. Therefore, here we want the real values of the theta. Therefore, theta is equal to n pi for every n belongs to the natural number n. So take a n value 1, 2, 3 points on here. So sin 0 here as well as here. Okay. So sin theta is a 0 here. So sin 0 here or here means on the x-axis here. On the x-axis. Therefore, obviously n into pi. If you put n value 0, actually you take here integer I. Take here I. So when n is a 0, it comes here. When n is a 1, it comes here. When n is a 2, it comes here. When n is a 3, comes here. N is 4, comes here. N pi is this. Like that here. So 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, 6 pi, 7 pi. So on this x-axis always 0. Sin theta is 0 and theta is equal to n into pi, where n belongs to the integer here. So I means a set of integer. It may be positive integer or it may be negative integer here.